25 powerful quotes on prayer wise sayings about praying and prayers. Prayer is simply talking to God like a friend and should be the easiest thing we do each day. Mayor. Prayer is not asking. Prayer is putting oneself in the hands of God at His disposition and listening to His voice in the depth of our hearts. Mother Teresa. Prayer is the key of the morning and the bolt of the evening. Mahatma Gandhi. Prayer is not an old woman's idle amusement. Properly understood and applied, it is the most potent instrument of action. Mahatma Gandhi. Prayer is not overcoming God's reluctance, it is laying hold of His willingness. Martin Luther King, Jr. God speaks in the silence of the heart. Listening is the beginning of prayer. Mother Teresa. The function of prayer is not to influence God, but rather to change the nature of the one who prays. Soren Kierkegaard. Prayer is when you talk to God. Meditation is when you listen to God. Diana Robinson. Prayer does not change God, but it changes him who prays. Soren Kierkegaard. Prayer is the nearest approach to God and the highest enjoyment of Him that we are capable of in this life. William Law. Prayer is the voice of hope. Mahatma Gandhi. Prayer is simply a two-way conversation between you and God. Billy Graham. In prayer, it is better to have a heart without words than words without a heart. John Bunyan. The greatest tragedy of life is not unanswered prayer, but unoffered prayer. F.B. Mayer. When prayer removes distrust and doubt and enters the field of mental certainty, it becomes faith, and the universe is built on faith. Ernest Holmes. The value of consistent prayer is not that He will hear us, but that we will hear Him. William McGill. Prayer is exhaling the spirit of man and inhaling the spirit of God. Edwin Keith. The more you pray, the less you'll panic. The more you worship, the less you worry. You'll feel more patient and less pressured. Rick Warren. Prayer is the oxygen of the soul. Brother Lawrence. Prayer is the key in the hand of faith to unlock heaven's storehouse. E.M. Bounds. Prayer is the soul's sincere desire. James Montgomery. The prayer that reforms the sinner and heals the sick is an absolute faith that all things are possible to God, a spiritual understanding of Him, and unselfed love. Mary Baker Eddy. Prayer is the exercise of drawing on the grace of God. Oswald Chambers. Prayer is the medium of miracles. Florence Scovel Shinn. Prayer is the voice of faith. William Van Horn.